Will in the house. You got Mike in the house. Jay will be on here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
How's everybody weekend, man? How your weekend go, man? Did you go? We'll get into it, but did you go to the homecoming?
Oh no, I ain't going nowhere. I went the opposite way.
That was the opposite way. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but
Them days
it
over with for me, man.
yeah, it was good to see everybody have a good time. The ones in Pine Bluff,
Yeah.
some homecomings wasn't as
Oh yeah. Was it in Alabama that shooting? I think I seen like glanced at or something like that.
yeah, Alcorn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Crazy out there, man. We went to Nashville. Wife had like a tour, a trade school down
yeah,
there.
yeah, I saw
Pretty
that.
fresh, man. And we was talking about this on the way back. It's like, how do you prepare a kid to get ready for that kind of journey? I think that's what's missing sometimes.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think the school is great, and I think it would be great for kids to go to. But
Mm,
how do you prepare a kid to do that and stay committed to it and not break from it? You know what I'm saying? I think that's the part I'm seeing sometimes is the disconnect. You can't just send a kid to Nashville from Little Rock and say, go do this and you'll be all right.
yeah, yeah,
Every kid not gonna be able to just do that and just pick up on it and run with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Preparing for how they talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You may talk to your kids soft and gentle and
Mm,
loving and kindness, but when they go to a trade school, the dude may be a little rough. He may be a little abrasive, you know what I'm saying? Working in the trades, people not everybody don't believe in God. You know what I'm saying?
mhm. Yeah,
Um, even in sports, do you know? I said this one time. Do you know who coaching your kids?
right.
You think coach is gonna say, "Hey, Johnny, don't do that"? You think that's how it's gonna go? You think that's what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
You think Nick
that's
Saban is talking nice to kids? You think he okay?
yeah.
All
But it's
right.
like I say, it's always some kids you don't have to talk crazy to them, and some kids
You
you
don't.
have to talk to them.
You
You
don't.
know.
But I'm saying that part I get. But what I'm saying is, do you know who's coaching your kids though?
Hmm.
So you don't be so surprised when it happens.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't have to talk to kids like that, but that don't mean it's not gonna happen. That's the
yeah.
one thing I'm trying to tell kids about the world. You may not like it, you may not agree with it, but it's still there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like an oak tree. You may not like the oak tree, you might not like how it look, you may not, but the oak tree is not gonna move. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Unless you
right.
cut it down. And if you don't have the means to cut it down, guess what? That oak tree gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's big facts. I,
saying?
like, I like what y'all did because just taking them there at an early age and just seeing what okay that probably piqued his interest or her interest a lot more than certain stuff you wouldn't
Yeah, she
think.
was doing it for a job. She teach construction
Yeah,
technology and stuff, and
yeah.
they have a lot of recruiters come there and stuff. And they were saying they wanted teachers to come there so they can, if they have any kids that want to come there, they can send them there. Like kind of like a pipeline, kind of trying to set up
Mhm.
a pipeline or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was telling her like that's something that I want to do in the future when I get done with this education is to make something like that where not just go to this school, but we want to prepare you for whatever path you want to pick. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like understand the commitment that is involved. Don't do it and then 2 months you say, "Oh man, I had to stop doing it, man." No, stick with it, get it done, and now you got a skill that you can have with you for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
they had one class, bro. You literally go in there, you learn how to break down a diesel engine. It's running when you first come in there. You
Hmm.
break it all the way down and put it all the way back together, and if it run, you pass the class.
Yeah,
And I
that's
told why if you can take apart a diesel engine,
yeah.
put it back together, and it run, it ain't nothing you can't do with any car at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
But
real.
the commitment that it takes to do that though, it's
Hmm.
easy saying rebuild a diesel engine, but when you see how big that mug is outside the truck, you see how big it is.
Yeah,
Man, that thing huge, man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, let us know in the comments, man. How your weekend? We finna get right into the hot topic. Pine Bluff homecoming. Like to had a good time for the pictures. I remember when I used to go down there, long, long time ago, in my 20s, 20 years ago, because I'm 42, so 20 years ago.
Mhm.
What, 2005? Yeah,
Yeah.
2005. Go down there. I had the Monte Carlo with the rims. You go down there, you go to the you go to the homecoming in Pine Bluff, and then it's end of the world coming around spring. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Um,
Mhm.
you see, um, the dudes looking at girls. You see the girls like, man, whoa! I didn't, she dressed like that. She don't dress like that at the crib. She don't dress like that at homecoming.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't know she had all that. Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell the wife that. He's like, man, you see a good dog. He's like, wait a minute, man. I think I need to change my draft card, man. My recruiting been off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't think nobody goes. A lot of people don't go for the football game. Some people do, but majority of the people is the nightlife. You don't really go for the football game. It's
It's
more
over
about
at halftime, man. It's
yeah. Nobody
over.
worry about that. It's all about riding around, eating. If we
Mm-hmm.
get there early enough. If you know people that get the barbecue spots, you know what I'm saying? Club nights, you got the fraternity clubs and all parties and
Mm-hmm.
all that, frat and all that. Did y'all already go down there, the bros, the Mason? Was you in the Masons heavy at that time? Did y'all go down there?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, then.
Mm-mm.
I know they deep down there. I know they deep down there too.
Uh, it's
They super
different.
deep.
Yeah, it's different lodges and stuff everywhere,
Yeah,
but yeah, that ain't.
yeah,
That's just like more so for people that then graduated from there or just going to go
yeah,
kick.
yeah.
But
It was fun though. I mean, we had fun, man. I mean, me and Tanson was just like had the money Carlo with the little rims on and stuff. Go down there, man, ride around. Bumpy music a little bit. Going
yeah.
to the frat party. Hope your car didn't get broke into, which mine didn't. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Um, maybe you may get some girls' numbers of 2005. Yeah, maybe you may get a couple girls' numbers. Maybe not. I don't know. You just never know.
Yeah.
Most of them you already know because they going from Little Rock down there too. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you may get somebody different. Meet a girl. She's from Star City. Like I don't know if I'm gonna ever go to Star City, but
Different.
all timer. Meet a girl. She from all timer. All right, man. Please, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. It was
Catch me when you in Little Rock. I ain't coming all timer, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing you learn about country towns, man. Dudes be talking about it on the East Coast. They be talking about country dudes. But let me tell you something about country dudes. The country dude will bust your head quicker than anybody. Cause they ain't really got a whole lot of time on their hands. They ain't got a lot of stuff to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Some of them, they really about their life and they waiting on it, the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They'll make up something. Oh, you down here talking to our girls, man?
Yeah.
We got to show them what's up, man.
Yeah. These
Man,
city
he
folk
wasn't
come
even studying
down.
her. He wasn't even studying the girl. That's the thing. He wasn't even studying the girl, man. You know what I'm saying?
These city folks come down here think they running some.
Boy.
But yeah, I love to see the pictures and videos. Like people had a good time and it wasn't nothing.
Shout out to Big Nate, man. Shout out to Nate Logic, man. He was down
All
there
right.
holding it down, man. Homecoming. Yeah, he had all kind of pictures of the homecoming. He was holding it down. He loved Pine Bluff, man. You can tell. That's what's up, man. He loved his city, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, they
Pine
came
Bluff.
through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's about time because when we used to go down there to Hamburg and come through there, man, Pine Bluff
yeah.
used to look nice coming through there, man.
I mean, some areas still do look nice. It's just, I think, like you say, when you talk about income, per capita income and stuff like that, a lot of people just, like I say, if you don't level up your education or your skills, especially in towns like that, they're smaller, you're not gonna make that much because there's only so many job markets in that town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, and they have a college right there in your backyard, pretty much. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Historically black college. If you don't take advantage of that, what are you doing with your time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I know in sixth grade, that was my first time just actually going to a homecoming
Yeah.
back in sixth grade, and I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I got a
this.
cousin. He from down there. Shout out to James, man.
Yeah.
James and Letsy Bass. They he used to have a liquor store across from the school. I think he sold it now, and he had a little lounge called the Cedar Lounge. I think he still got I think he still got it though. It's
Yeah.
like a little bit down from the school, like going towards the football stadium. It's like on the highway. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool. We used to have like little family gatherings there, like every now and then we'll meet up at his little spot, man. It was pretty cool,
Hmm.
man. He had a liquor store by the school, and he had a liquor store over there by the mall. And it was over there by the mall too.
Yeah.
But I think his sons one of them went to medical school, and I think one of them moved to Atlanta. So I think they he sold them because he can't do health problems and stuff. Shout
Yeah.
out to James though, man. Cool dude, man.
Mhm.
Always show love, man.
Yeah. Shout out to that big donor that donated 5 mil to UAPB, man. Whoever that was.
That's what's up. Shout
That's
out to I seen her when I went to law school for a tour though. Attorney Stallings, man.
mm-hmm.
She made the Black Hall of Fame down there.
Yeah.
Shout out to her, man. She real big, man. She be doing some big things. I know, in the hood, nobody probably don't know because you don't. But she's a big advocate for juveniles, juvenile court though. She
Mm-hmm.
tried to keep them from getting into trouble and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
she been holding it down. You know what I'm saying? She tried to be a district judge, but she didn't get voted in. I think next time she do that, man, we're gonna have to make a push for that. People should vote her in. She actually pretty cool people, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I was in law school, she came in there. Just a lot of energy to come with her. She real charismatic. Let's say,
Yeah.
yeah. She probably a cool teacher too. I see when I get in that thing, man. So, anything else you want to say about it before we move to the next topic?
Yeah. Yes. Some money came through there, Mike. I'm trying to tell you.
I told you, but you talking about Boosie ain't coming back. You talking about Boosie ain't coming back. I
He ain't
told you he was
coming.
coming back.
No, he wasn't coming to Little Rock right now, but
That's
yeah.
just Little Rock. First, you was talking he ain't coming back. You said
No,
that he ain't coming back to
no, go
Little Rock.
back. You better go check it again. Check it
Oh,
again.
I know what I was gonna say. We talk about offline. Where is the world coming to that you got Charleston White coming around doing motivational speaking? He even did a comedy show. Who gonna go to that, man? Come on, man.
Yeah, I think he's trying to squeeze them last little 15 minutes. You know what
Did
I
he go to
mean?
Pine Bluff too? He went to Pine Bluff too, didn't he?
I think he was just here.
No, I think he said he was going to Pine Bluff. It was like him and Money Cartel. What's that dude's name? Is it Hustle Gang Cartel or something?
No, that was a finesse and us.
I think he was rolling with them.
Nah, nah.
No? Oh, okay. I thought he
And
said he was going to Pine Bluff too. I think he had like a little Facebook ad and everything.
and I, I'm glad. I'm glad it was just some internet stuff because don't bring that stuff down here.
I think he went because they had a thing talking about he was going to be at the Philander. He was going to go
Yeah,
to all kind of little crazy stuff, man.
yeah. But it's just
Uh oh.
he say.
Boy, Rufus Harden, he said, born and raised in the Bluff, the Cedar
Yeah.
Cabin was lit. Hey man, that's fam, man. That was fam, man. James, shout out to James, man. That's
Mhm.
cuz, man. You know what I'm saying? Had the grills outside. He had the big smoke outside, man. You know what
I'm telling you, they bring up. I think
I'm
they
saying?
bring. What's
Yeah.
I
When I
just
used to go
seen.
down there when it was 2005, when I was younger, I used to go down there and you go through the line. What you doing in this line?
Yeah.
Same thing you doing. Oh
Yeah.
man, get out of here, man.
Yeah. I told they man they redoing Pine Bluff. I just saw it too. Simmons, what's it called? Simmons, some part like.
I mean, man, if like let's say if you work at the school, right, and you making 6 figures, but it's quite a few people that's working. It's public too. I'm not trying to count nobody pocket. I'm just keeping it real. If you work there and you're not buying property, because right now, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can go to the tax COSL and probably find all kind of lots down there that you can buy through taxes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? but we are not buying them. The other people are buying them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The oranges are buying them, not the apples.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you got, like you said, a lot of family. They don't want. They probably don't even want to go down there because of the connotation of it. You know what I'm saying? And they better be careful. The casino, no, they big on it.
Oh yeah, man. I saw the pictures of and the videos of people at the casino. I said, oh yeah, they came through.
Oh yeah.
They came through, and they was
What they
supposed to
better
be
be
one
careful
in
about is but I don't know if it's a lake in Pine Bluff or not. I don't know. What we
it's,
better be careful about is data centers, man. That's the thing that's taking up a lot of land. They buying up land. If they ain't got nobody to contest, and if it's a large body of water next to the land,
I think
man, because they need the water to cool off the data center, like the chips and all that stuff.
I
So
think
they need the water to come in and go out, and it's like a little circular thing. It just bringing that water in, cooling everything off, pushing it back out. You know what I'm saying?
um
Um,
I forgot
that's
what
a
it
big thing though. It's coming everywhere. Anywhere I think instead of farmland, if you're
mm,
not farming, a lot of farmers probably gonna end up selling their land to data centers, like companies and stuff like that.
I, I
That's
know
that's
it's
gonna
I
be.
know it's a bio. I know it's a bio there, but I'm trying to think of what's
I don't know if it's big enough for
no, it
it'll
ain't.
probably consume a lot of it. I know, like the one that he building in is it West Memphis or
Yeah,
Blytheville,
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that, just
yeah.
next to the Mississippi River. You know what I'm saying?
It's already a
So
done deal. It's
right, that's what I'm
already.
saying. But that's why he built it right there. You know what I'm saying? Because of the
Mhm.
water. It's next to the water. You know what I'm saying? It's all you can pull in probably.
But I
You
think
know.
most of the water down that way. I think it's a little bit further down,
Yeah, that's fine. But it's
like
along the river though. It's along the river, so it's more water to pull from. You know what
yeah.
I'm
I
saying?
want to say it's it's around that way towards Dumas and all that.
Somewhere
Like
in there,
that's
Blytheville, one of them. Blytheville, West Memphis, one of them, something like that.
no,
But
I'm talking
the
about
thing,
in Pine Bluff. I know it's some
oh yeah,
water.
Pine
Yeah,
Bluff, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You talking about, but that's more towards Hamburg though, right? The
It's the
water,
other way. It's the other way.
or Lakeview, something like that. Or
Not Lake Village, but it's that back road. You know where you go through Grady and Dumas and
you
all
gotta
that.
go to Stuttgart and all that. The
Yeah,
back
yeah,
road, to
yeah.
Stuttgart. I don't think that's enough water though. Probably
Mhm.
won't work. But shout out to Rufus, man.
Mm.
Shout out to Rufus, man.
Hey,
Shout out to them, man. But yeah. Now we're finna get into the man talk, man. Men navigating life conversation, man. And we're gonna take our time on these, man. Let us know in the comments what you think, man. We'll get right into the perspective on being a good guy versus a bad guy. Does this get misconstrued depending on where you at?
always.
Like, what's a good guy? Like, some people, it depending on where you at in the trenches, a good guy could be totally different than like a civilian good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you hear people say dudes that sell dope, he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good guy, just don't push him there. You
He was
know.
a good guy. He was a good guy, man. Because he gave away turkeys and sold dope. He's a good guy. And the bad guy, man, they could be all sort of ways, right? Womanizer. Is that a bad guy? Womanizer? Is that a bad guy?
Oh, definitely a bad guy. Hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead. You
Thanks.
good. You good.
Hold on, my auntie came in.
Oh, okay. You
Loud.
good.
She loud. Hold up.
No, you good, bro. You good. So when we talk about this, right, we'll take our time. My A to this is what makes a person go to their dark side? Because everybody has one. Like everybody don't sell dope. Sometimes there's somebody dark side is selling dope. Somebody else more dark side, like we say, womanizing, like sleeping with different women. Another dark side, he want to gang bang. You know what I'm saying? Get exposed to that so much, you gang banging. No, it's all kind of dark sides to a person. Everybody has something different. You know what I'm saying? Pimping, even though they don't get talked about a lot, that's a dark side. Some people explore that side of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't start out that way. Sometimes it's just a series of events that lead you that way if you're not careful of being aware of yourself. Like I don't know nobody that just like wanted to pimp like off the rip. It's just I think it's just they was already charismatic. They was already, and then you just run into the wrong or right people, and now you starting to feed into their dark side. You know what I'm saying? Um, because you ain't a pimp without the women, right? Oh, I'll catch him when he come back on. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. What makes a person go to their dark side? What makes a person explore that? What is it? The neighborhood where you grow up at? Is it trauma experience when you're young? Is it pain a person experienced that kind of drives them to that side? Passed down trauma. What makes a person go to their dark side? I know for me, um, losing my dad at a young age, not having that male perspective in my life in proximity enough to really nail down and talk to. When you left to your own, we're gonna talk about that too here later, but when you're left to your own thoughts and imagination, sometimes you will go there and you don't even realize that you're going there. And now you start stacking those actions on top of each other. Next thing you know, you're the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And just because you're the bad guy, you may be the good guy to people, even though you're the bad guy. You could be the bad guy but make everybody laugh at the party. You can be the bad guy and be beloved by your family because they're biased or they just can't say that you're the bad guy, or you shower everybody with money or something like that. Who knows? I've seen it in many different ways. But the question is, what makes a person go to their dark side? Let me know in the comments. I was watching a documentary. Dude up in California. He grew up in, I think L.A. Was it Compton or I don't know, but his name was I don't even want to say dude's name, but he ended up being an enforcer. But they said his family was entrenched in the gang culture, and he didn't have any other choice based on his surroundings but to go into that. And they said he was a mild mannered kid. He really didn't talk a lot. But when he got infused with that, it made him into an enforcer. And he was so feared, nobody messed with him. He didn't talk much. Even when he went to court for a murder, he showed no emotion. He showed no what am I trying to say? Remorse for what he was being charged for. The jury noticed that. Prosecutors noticed that. The judge noticed that. And he's one of those people that went to the ultimate dark side of himself, being an enforcer, allegedly murdering people multiple times, multiple occasions, beating people to a bloody pulp because they disrespect, discipline action. You think about people like Freeway Ricky Ross. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't a violent dude. He just liked money, just like making money. It was a simple way to make money at that time, selling crack. One of the first dudes to do it, and you're making so much money, it will make you explore your dark side, the lust of money. Next thing you know, this dude is selling dope across the US, which is not easy to do. Can you imagine fronting people that's in Indiana, you live in LA? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he probably was driving from LA to Indiana and stuff, or wherever he was at. He was driving probably to, he wasn't flying, he was driving. I don't know about you. Once you get over 8 hours, man, on the road, but when you talking about making six figures or millions of dollars in drug money, that may give you a different motivation to drive. So talking to women, what makes a person go from being with one woman to saying, nah, I'm gonna be a player? What makes a dude do that? What drives him to go down that side? Some people go down that side, some people don't. But what makes a person go down that dark side? Let me know in the comments. What makes a person stick to their good side? Some people grow up. Some people don't get caught up in the web of the streets, web of the dating life, the dark side of a lot of things. They just don't get caught up in it. What makes a person stick to their good side and not go down the dark path? Nothing's wrong with that person. I admire those people. And I also think their surroundings has a lot to do with it. So having a support system has a lot to do with it. Do they still make mistakes? Sure, because we all do growing up and learning. But for the most part, they still stay on the good side. They don't entertain the dark side of who they are. And let me know in the comments how or what do you think makes a person stick to their good side? Let me know in the comments what you think. Because there are
All right,
the
my,
discipline. Hmm?
all right, my bad.
No, you good, you good. I go back to A because I was talking about this. What do you think makes a person explore, go to their dark side? Like
Oh,
when you think about growing up, people you grew up with.
yeah, that
You think it's surroundings, you think it's influence.
no, it was already in them, and I think
I mean, I think it's in everybody. Just some people don't go
yeah,
down, and some people do.
yeah, but everybody go down at one point. People can act like they don't, but
Right.
they have. But like
Because when
say
you think about like murdering a person,
yeah, that's,
I'm sure everybody probably has thought about it just
mm,
off general thought, but most people not gonna do it. But what make a person do it though? What
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna
yeah,
go murder this dude, and he go do it. Like I'm really finna
yeah,
go murder this dude, and he go do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's just
A lot of
certain.
people not gonna do that, but there's only like a 10% probably that will probably do it and get it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like say like anything could drive a person to that point. You know, just like what I see a lot with the young folks. Like everybody talking about
Yeah.
they soft, they soft, they ain't gonna do that. But true
Mm-mm.
enough, you still got to be able to use your hands. But some people can't take a loss like that. So guess what?
Even when you think about it in the neighborhood, like right, some back in the day, you live in the projects. Like a kid doesn't want to be violent, but because other kids gonna test him,
You gonna have to.
it may make him go down the dark side now because he is exposed to that kind of environment now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Uh,
Like,
Now he didn't defended himself so much. Now he became a brawler, and that really wasn't even because he was exposed to that environment. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
Unfortunately, because I think that's whack. Because I mean, I grew up doing that too. I don't.
but,
I just chose not to go down the route of being violent because that's kind of when my dad kind of went down that route. I didn't want to go down the same route. But what choosing to be that way caused me to walk away from a lot of things, and a lot of people gonna
mhm,
deem you weak for that, and that's fine. I'm totally fine with that because, like I said, I'm still living at 42. I didn't
yeah,
put myself in situations where I got to look over my shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
But not everybody has that frame of thought. You know what I'm saying?
um, like for the younger folks, I don't know if people watch that Shannon Sharp and G Herbo interview. He
Yeah.
explained it best. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they used to scrap. Like that's how they known you known for your
But but
hands.
that's not healthy though. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, but at the same time, you gotta know how to fight. But back then, you had to know how to fight. But
But
he's
what I'm
like,
saying is that shouldn't be you shouldn't. You're not supposed to do that though. Just like it's
You,
just dudes being in too many dudes in one place. I guess
but that's part of it.
testosterone. I'm saying I understand what you're saying. I'm not
Yeah.
disagreeing with it at all. I'm just saying the effects of that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but
That
you
come with
still
that.
like the effects is like quit playing with people like that. Like everybody ain't to be played with,
Right. But what I'm
and
saying is, even though we know ain't nobody to be played with, they still do it though. You know what I'm saying?
uh, that's like that's why I say you have to watch the interview to see exactly because it's tough for me to try to explain it.
No,
Like,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm
uh,
saying, like back then, like the real South End and the real East End. Like, if you take a kid that's just about academics,
mhm.
and a mother moved there, and he not about that life, and you just moved there, you say go outside and play.
Yeah,
It's not good for him. He going, but that's the thing. Even sometimes your grandparents don't tell you like, man, you gonna have to fight. But the thing is, you don't know what. Well, if a kid go down that road, you don't know what that's gonna cause him to do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
He may start fighting. Next thing you know, he may be a murderer now. He might want to murk somebody because it incites something in him. Be like, you know what? I'm not fit to play with these. I'm fit to just
yeah,
murk one of these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and
Instead of
that's
just
what
they
I'm
say,
saying.
oh man, I
Yeah,
thought we were just throwing hands. You
yeah, but
don't know what the next person thinking. You know what I'm saying?
that's exactly what he said in the interview. Like
Yeah.
he was saying, like, yeah, we used to throw him till one person was like, you know what, I ain't fit to lose like that. And then, ever since then, like your head be on the swivel, even,
You gotta
just
keep your
hearing
hands to yourself. That's the thing. Like, you know
no,
what I'm saying?
no, that's what I'm saying. Like when people push you like that, and this coming from a 27-year-old,
Yeah.
we way older than that. And he
Right.
trying to say, like, I had to learn how to walk away. When you learn how to walk away, it doesn't kill your ego. It just
Right.
shows that you're older now. Like everything shouldn't trigger you like it used to,
But
because you're
I guess what I'm saying is, what causes dudes to be in that kind of mind frame that if a new person come into a neighborhood or just uh testing dudes is like, oh no, you're gonna have to fight. What caused dudes to do that? What do you
like
think?
it's just passed down traumas. Like they
I get
dad
it. Yeah.
and they dad it was a fight.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
When you stand in them type of communities, it doesn't matter. Like you're gonna have to learn how to fight. You win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to fight, and then
Right.
when they put you in them cages, it's either fight or get the blade, one of the two. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I see both sides of it. I'm just saying it's not healthy to be like, and that's
Yeah,
why a lot of times it's hard to advance because you can't get past that kind of mindset.
yeah, no,
Um, because instead of thinking about academics, you're thinking about who's the next dude gonna move in. We're gonna test them. You're
no.
focusing on the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's not necessarily like you don't test them, like, but you know,
But why are they doing it for?
it's 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 automatically like you have to understand like once you move to the area, you're guilty by association. I'm trying to tell you, like
I
you
understand
guilty.
it, right?
Like hey, if they gonna treat like if we going to school and I know now I ain't talking about college. I'm talking about in the inner city. We ride that same bus, right? They know which bus you getting on, and you going to that same hood. Like you just can't be no sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like
What I'm saying is, what is it in a person that makes a person walk up to another person and still on him, like we're saying in the hood, he still on a person that ain't even trying to fight. He's just out there playing, but a kid walk up to him and still on him. What?
because they had to, like I don't agree with it.
Right. I'm not saying you do. I'm just
I
saying,
don't
what do you
agree with
think
it,
drives a person to do that?
but
That's all. I'm not saying you agree with it at all.
because like I was brought up different. You don't pick on somebody that's not trying to do none of that stuff.
Right.
Them,
And
them the
people
ones
know that. And people do
yeah.
know that, but they still go against it though. That's what I'm
But
saying. People know that, but they still do
but
it.
also that's what I say. Like you got to be. you're gonna be guilty by association. Like you stay there. If you ain't gonna defend where you stay at, anybody else can't try you like that.
But
You,
everybody, that's what I'm saying. Every kid out there not about the whole turf war thing though. That's what I'm trying
it's
to tell
not
you.
about turf, but it
What is it
also
about? What is it
also
about?
it's not about turf. I know what you're trying to allude to, but it's not about
I'm
that.
just talking about the general scenario. Why does this happen? Like what
It
what
happens
what
because
caused a kid if a kid just playing in the
that's
sandbox,
man. It goes
and
from
then the
like
kid
the
walk
50,
up to him and say, man, and just take off on him. Like
it goes
why?
from the 50s, 60s. Like that happened to me.
But
Somebody
I'm
tried
saying,
me like
what
somebody
drove the
tried me
kid to
like
walk
that.
up to you? But why
That's
would they? Why do they try you though? I'm just trying to get to like,
I'm
what do you
from.
think the root
I was
cause?
from the city, and somebody tried me like that.
Right, but I'm
And I
saying, what? Why do dudes do that though? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, what's the?
like I wouldn't know like why they do it.
Yeah,
I'm just explaining how you the ones that don't want to do nothing, them be the worst ones. Like I don't, man, bro, I don't want to fight you. And then you have to dust them, and then they be like, okay, well we're gonna get somebody else.
yeah. It's
You
like
know what I'm
never.
saying? It's never ending, but
It's like if you
also,
don't, if you walk away, they
mhm,
gonna ridicule you. If you fight and you win, now you gotta fight another dude. And it's
but
almost like playing Street Fighter.
yeah,
You gotta get up there and bison. It's stupid, but you know what I'm saying?
but in your younger years, like they already know, like he don't bother nobody, and that's what they gonna, and that's where it's gonna come into play. Like when you staying in those type of environments, everybody know like he don't bother nobody,
Yeah.
but he gonna end up putting hands on somebody. But and that's what them other ones be like. He don't bother nobody, so y'all ain't finna pick on him. But if it comes down to it, he gonna
Man,
know
that
how.
that happens far few
He
between.
gonna
It's a
know.
lot of dudes they go through that, bro. Before somebody say stop picking on them, you know what I'm saying?
Uh, well, I can't speak about now, but when I
Yeah,
was growing up, you know what I'm saying? It's a
yeah.
little different. Like everybody know,
Usually
like,
it's when you by yourself though. If you got a crew or you got a family, a big family, a lot of times you don't
mhm,
really deal with it. But I know when we was moving around, I dealt with it at different schools because I would be the new kid at school. Then I'm like tall in the mug, so
yeah.
and it's like, man,
Like I say, I was a little bit different. I was the youngest out of all the older cousins. Like,
like I've been bullied
uh,
before. I'm just saying I've been on both sides of that fence. You know what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
learn
Like
how to
the person that
fight.
didn't mess with it, I've been. You can fight. I'm just saying, but they still gonna mess with it. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
stupid, but
yeah,
you can
that
still
makes
fight, but it's still stupid. I mean, I still fought, but when you getting jumped and stuff, get kind of crazy. Like you're not fighting one on one now. You know what I'm saying? You're not
it
being
wouldn't
fair.
matter if it's 3-on-1. Yeah, somebody getting hurt. Now when it's
You know?
about six or seven, yeah, it might be a
And
little
then too,
different.
man, like I said, I made a choice not to be
Mhm.
violent, but some kids, man, they just not. You
Dang.
just, I'm not gonna call no kid weak. Some kids not made to just be just walking up on somebody, hitting them in their jaw. That's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a different kind of mindset to do that. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It
No, it
and
ain't
it's
for
not
everybody. You know what I'm
and
saying?
it's not a good thing, but
Yeah.
also like you're gonna have to learn how to defend yourself one way or another. Like
Oh, 100%. I get it.
you can do it on paper and all that's
Yeah.
fine too. Because at the end
But
of
I'm
the day,
saying though, in order to beat the brakes off somebody, you got to have a different mindset, or you got to be able to switch to that mindset. Because not
uh,
everybody is made like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody not made like that.
it's a,
Like,
sitting
and
there sitting there
sometimes
with the
if you
arm.
not made like that and you taste that, it's almost like
Yeah,
a bear.
yeah.
It's like a bear tasting blood of a human. He just got kind of go crazy. Some people do it. They just go crazy. They just get power crazy. You know what I'm saying?
And
Kind of
that's
like somebody get a gun and they point a gun at
that
somebody.
first
They like to
time.
see the fear of a person with a gun pointed at them. Some people get addicted to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that first time is a little different. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? that first time,
And I'm
but
just saying, what makes a person go through, like, get to that point? I think some people like say they like the power of fear. I guess sometimes
yeah, that,
some people like the validation they get off of it. You know what I'm saying?
what like
It's
Herbert
just
said, I'm scared. A scared person is a dangerous person. I'm scared. I don't want to. I
Like I
gotta
said,
go.
you don't even have to be scared. You just ain't got
Exactly.
time. It's just for the BS, man. You know what I'm saying?
Even when I'm telling you, when you scared, the scared person gonna hurt you.
Oh yeah, they will.
It gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like
People
that's
get
where.
tired. They ain't even scared. They just tired of it. They just tired of dealing with it. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, let me go ahead.
Let me go ahead. I'm tired of this. I ain't finna keep running home from school. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I see that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like when kids go to a certain school,
Yeah.
they're not used to it.
No, they should. I don't think no kid should have to get used to that. In my opinion, I don't think so, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Like,
pretty whack. You know, some
yeah.
kids are gladiators. Some people they love that kind of stuff, and some kids they not from there. But when you mix them together, now you have those gladiator kids that's gonna mess with the kids that ain't about their gladiator life. You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
that's the part that sucks. You know what I'm saying?
like,
With public schools, sometimes you got this group of kids that's trying ain't about their life, and then they mingling with kids that's about their gladiator life, and the gladiator kid like, oh, he ain't about their life, man. Let me push up on this dude real quick, see what he got.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like I'm going through it right now. Not with me, but I'm just
yeah.
saying I'm going through it right now. Like
Because
that's
some
like
dudes
that's
that
like
they're go ahead.
so just imagine, okay, if you just say you and Jay out there chilling, somebody else, about 3 or 4 people press up on you. And you like, bro, I don't want no problems. 1 or 2 of them try to sock you. Now I gotta jump in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But taking away some people think, like, no, let me go run and get some help. No, bro, that ain't how it work.
But I'm saying like what makes the dudes walk up to
Yeah, and
us
it
and
ain't got nothing to do with you. Like
well, that's what
they
I'm
talking
saying.
about
Like
your
what
cousin.
I'm
They
saying,
talking about your cousin.
what caused the dudes to walk up and do that though? That's the
Yeah,
thing.
they
That
talking about your
you know what I'm
cousin.
saying?
Like, oh yeah, yeah, that's your cousin. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh
it
yeah,
happened just like that. Yeah,
yeah. And then if Jay see that, I know he gonna be like, nah, it ain't going down like that.
yeah,
You know. And then it's an all out brawl, and then people get mad,
yeah.
and then it's 2 of y'all done with 4 people. They ain't gonna like that.
Mm-mm.
But that's all it's like that the trauma and the need to fight has been passed down. Like, but I would say, you fight in a different way, but at the same time, you can't let nobody just do whatever.
Right, I'm with it. I'm just saying, like parents to say, man, you need to go out there and fight. You don't know, you can turn your kid into a killer sometime and not realize it.
Yeah.
It's a process. Nobody just wake up and say I'm gonna kill somebody. They go
Mhm,
through stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nobody be the neighborhood enforcer. You just don't wake up
mhm.
and become the neighborhood enforcer. It's a process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
there's but that's why even when you move to the good neighborhood,
even when dudes like it's dudes out there that we grew up with them, went to school with them.
hmm
Instead of they fight more than they talk, than they communicate.
yeah,
And those dudes end up being they can't
Mhm.
communicate, so they try to be with a woman, and the only way you know how to talk is this. Guess
What
what
you mean?
happened?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But they don't get talked about enough, you know.
yeah, it really don't, but you got
But
to be
these dudes
effective.
raise family. These dudes have kids. They have families. And they get into it. It's all and they never change. This all they talk is through this. You know what I'm saying?
But I say
And then
no,
they
bro.
wonder why their kids are murdered. They wonder how their kids turned out that way. They don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why Lil Johnny, man, out there killing people.
And we was also
You been
taught,
beating him down. You been beating this dude to a pulp his whole life. You know what I'm saying?
we was also taught, nonverbal communication. You could just tell. It's like, nah, you know what? That's probably not the person you
But
want.
that's the thing with nonverbal communication. Assumptions can kill you. can get you killed and it can kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Either or.
And we've seen it. They go do it. Oh man, he didn't even mean it like that, man. He just had a bad day. Oops. That's crazy. Yeah, assumptions crazy, man. Like, assumptions, man. The other thing about nonverbal communication, you can make an assumption, and next thing you know, it
Yeah,
could go the whole another way, and didn't even mean to go that way. You know what I'm saying?
that he ain't even mean that. Like,
Yeah,
like it is crazy, but yeah.
yeah. So the B side, what makes a person stick to their good side? What you think?
Number one thing, because some people, you're not going. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't gonna be like I'm gonna just turn it off.
No,
No,
no. If you go down a certain way,
that's it.
if you go down, some people can do it one time and they not turn it off. That's the thing. You don't know until
Yeah.
you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like just like with alcohol, some people can drink alcohol and they don't get addicted. Some people can drink it one time and then set it off. You know what I'm saying? And but you don't know until you do it. That's why sometimes it's good not to do it. You don't know.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
need to
saying?
smoke crack to say I don't want to smoke crack.
Right.
It's
Yeah, it's too
like
much data out there for crack. It's too much data out there for
I've
that.
seen
You
it.
smoke that one time, yeah, you know
It's
you gonna
over.
beam up to Scotty. You gonna be on Star Trek. You know it. You know what I'm saying? That's it's too much data out there for that.
Yeah, that's
Even
and
the strongest people, like let's say Marion Barry, man, this
yeah,
dude was
man. Oh man,
yeah.
that's the wrong example.
What you mean? He that's the overcome story. He got caught with it with the jail, came back and became the mayor again, man. Are you kidding me?
that's
What?
wrong. That's the wrong person.
Man. That one on Living Color though. That one on Living Color, how they played them on Living Color. He said, Arsenio Hall, David out of Green.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, I heard you got a movie, brother. And I heard you are smoking."
Ugh. But no,
Oh
let me
man, Living
stop.
Color, that
No,
was funny, man.
I'm gonna stop because people have smoked crack and they overcame it. But
It's a lot. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I heard people too. They say it's hard, but you can. It's
yeah,
hard. It's a
yeah,
lot of mental strength that you gotta obtain. You know what I'm saying? A
yeah,
lot. I think too, man. The more you learn, the more you know. Sometimes they help you stick to your good side because you know better. I guess I say you know better, do
hmm
better.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Majority of the people. I don't say all, but majority. Like say 60, 70%. You know better, you do better. You understand that fighting don't solve anything. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So you don't do it as much. It's like, who cares? I can walk
hmm
away from that. I don't care. You know that these dudes calling you weak. I'm not gonna be around these dudes the next 10 years.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's why it's easy to walk away. It's like,
and
I'm not gonna be living here in the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
that, like I say, it also depends on the region and where you grow up at.
Oh, 100%.
Like
Yeah.
some
If you're
places.
not afraid, you can go outside of the region where you live. If you're not afraid to be flexible in your thinking, just because you live in the trenches, you don't have to take on the trenches.
Yeah.
But I understand living in the like there are non-trench kids, like non-street
Mhm.
kids. You still have to learn about
Them,
the streets to survive, but
them
you're
big,
not in the streets. You see what I'm saying? I get it.
and a lot of people don't realize like it ain't the ones that's in the trenches is just keeping up the ruckus. It's the ones that ain't in it.
Hey
They're the
man,
ones. They're the ones. They be like,
O
man,
block,
bro.
O block is the trenches, dog.
No. It's no. It's don't get confused. Like It's the ones that
Memphis is the trenches. We just left
really,
from up there. I'm telling
yeah.
you. All right, with the Taco Bell, we wasn't even deep
But
into it. You can just
that's
feel it in your bones. Like
you
you
see what
just
I'm
heard
saying.
it at club. You
That
just feel it.
that explains exactly what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
up there, it's different. Like you just always got to keep your head on the swivel at all
It's a little
times.
different
Even
here. Some
when,
places, there's some places like that here.
it, yeah, but it ain't the same.
Let me
It,
take you. Let me take you over to Oak Street, 15, all back up in there. Turn off
yeah,
Asher. Any of them
yeah.
streets off Asher. Any of them. Just pick
I'm
one.
I'm
Pine
not
Street, Oak
I'm not
Street, Pine
saying
Street.
that, but we already know because we from here.
Yeah,
But
that's what
when
I'm saying. But I'm saying every it's similar. It's
like
similar, man.
if I dress like how I dress normally, I would have to know what area I'm in
Oh,
at all
100%.
times. Like when I go to Louisiana or Tennessee, Texas, anywhere, I
Yeah.
have to know where I'm at because I know, like, it ain't no game. Like, you just can't wear a certain type
Oh,
of hat.
oh, 100%.
Like, and that's
Yeah.
just, that's just being, aware of your surroundings. Like,
Yes.
anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah.
And like I say, it wouldn't even matter where you at. Like,
Hey,
you could
we
be
was
at,
in Nashville. We was in Nashville when we got outside of the city. I just told my wife, yeah, we are not in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood no more. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Only thing is, it's just more people, right? The one thing I noticed about Nashville is it seemed like everything that's facing the street is mostly commercial. Like
mm-hmm,
everything that's facing the street, all the
mm-hmm,
houses are back up in there. You really don't even see the houses. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? They back up in there. You don't see businesses that's on the street. So I
mm-hmm.
can only imagine going back up in the neighborhoods. You know, so I ain't even not even gonna play around with that. But and one thing I noticed too is when you get outside of downtown in
Mm-hmm.
Nashville,
Yeah.
there are a bunch of small car dealerships, just like no different than Broadway, right?
Yeah.
Every other business is a car dealership,
It said must be
selling
two
small
sides.
cars or tires. Cars or tires, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It was crazy. I was like, man, it's like I'm on Broadway, man, on the north side.
What
Going
shot?
to the Rose City, you know what I'm saying?
What
It's
shot did
just
Low say?
longer. It's just a little bit longer because it's Nashville. It's just longer.
Yeah.
Huh?
What shot did Low? Shot did Low say? Well, goddamn, must be two sides.
Must be
Like they
two
only show.
sides.
They
Oh,
only
you
show.
got yeah.
They only show one part, but like when I was in Vegas and how I dressed, I looked like I was from out there. I looked like I was from out there, and I got pressed up on.
Man, we talked about it last. You look like Beanie Siegel, man. If you at your highest weight, you look like the
Man,
beans, man.
yeah, pressed braids too.
Man,
Man, boy, I was looking like, man,
you
I
probably you had
promise you.
Dickies or Carhartt. You had Dickies or Carhartt.
Like, I had them dickies on.
They be wearing Dickies in Philly too, though. My
No,
boy
but
King Erner, he be rocking Dickies. He had a little thing he talking about.
like, this is how
Yeah.
self-aware I am when it comes to like certain areas. I was walking. It was me and my cousin. I'm walking. I know no bulls was following us.
Yeah.
Cause I look like you could tell by the way I walk. I ain't from around here, but then and it looked like I was from a different area.
Yeah.
Just with the hat I had on, it was like, hold on, cause Vegas ain't that far from L.A.
Tell you what, man, we went to Memphis though. It was late. I'm pretty sure if the National Guard wasn't there, I'm pretty sure when it was late, people still be out, like just posted up. But it wasn't a
Yeah.
lot of them when we went down there. Like downtown, it was a lot of people. I guess it was a game, just probably having stuff downtown. But
Mm-hmm.
once you get probably about 4 or 5 blocks away,
It's
it
over.
was almost no traffic, if at all. Like maybe 5 cars or something like that. Maybe people was getting pulled over, two
Yeah,
cops at a time. It was pretty crazy, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They weren't playing around.
Like my wife, like when we go out of town places, she be like, "Why you always end up in the most ratchetest places?"
I don't try to end up there. It just happens because you driving
No,
around
it's
with
it's just
navigation.
happens.
I don't want to go
It's
there. It's good. I'm good.
it just had. You know how that's how I knew Memphis was good. Like I was riding when I saw that IGA, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in the trenches.
Listen, man, I listen to enough Project Pat
I'm in the
and
trenches."
enough Triple Six. North Memphis, Hollywood. Nope, ain't going down this street. I seen it before. Ain't going down this street.
They're like Elvis Presley. I was
Was it?
like,
Yeah, ain't going down every president. Nope. See the sign on the freeway. That's it. That's it. What was the
"Listen,
other one? I think I listened to Kingpin Skinny Pip. We always talk about it.
man."
Is it Beverly? Is it Beverly Boulevard? Nope. Ain't going down there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, I'm
Ham,
out here.
the Hampton, is it? It's something they're talking about West. Well, that's why they still be pimping it. They was talking about that. Like, nope, ain't going down that street either. I'm good.
Wait, so what are we doing on South Parkway?
Yeah, Frazier. Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Fraser's a strip. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like,
mm.
yeah, just end up, but it wasn't that. It's the same way when I went to Atlanta. Um, I'm riding because I gotta know where I'm at all time.
I mean, you know where you. That's where you pick your hotel and stuff. You know where it is. You look
No,
on
no,
the map.
I was a long way, and my cousin.
I don't look for. I mean, that I go to a place to get away from that. I don't want to go right back to that. You know, what I'm
I,
saying? It's just me. You know, what
I
I'm saying?
wasn't trying to, but my cousin
You
like
sound like you're trying to though,
no, because I have to learn my way.
but you
I
don't
have
have to go that way. You
I
don't
have
learn your
no,
way,
I
but you
have
don't
to
have to
learn
go that way. You don't have to
like
go that way.
no. When I learn my way through cities, like
Yeah,
I have to know where I'm
you
at.
don't have to. You don't have to.
Yes, yes, I do. You have to
Atlanta
learn
is
your way.
big enough that you can stay in downtown Atlanta. You don't have to go to the trenches in Atlanta. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
But right, but
But where I was at, I have to learn my way around here.
you don't have to go to the trenches though.
I wasn't going through the trenches just like, oh, I'm gonna go visit this place. No, I'm learning how. If I go too far, I know how to turn around and
That's what I'm
calculate
saying.
every
And that's
step.
what I'm saying. When I go somewhere before I even get my spider senses raised up, I'm turning around. I'm not even going in it.
Mm,
I see the boundary. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Let me turn around. I'm good. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? I'm good.
but that's what I'm saying. Like when you go to certain places, man, trust me. Like you have to know where you at.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
except Mexico, cause I ain't
Um,
going nowhere. I ain't going
I'm
three
good.
blocks past nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
But
Mm-mm. I don't even want to
like,
go to Mexico. I'm good.
but in them bigger cities like
Oh
L.A.
yeah.
or
Yeah,
L.A.
Dallas,
or
all that. Stay
Oakland
in the
or
tourist part. I'm fine with this. Stay in the tourist part. I don't.
but the
It's like
tourist.
when they talking about Houston. They don't never. There was somebody showing Houston the bad part of Houston. Man, I don't know how you not know you in the bad part when you see that stuff on camera. It's like, man, this is boy. This ain't downtown Houston, buddy. This Fifth Ward, baby.
See,
Oh,
I don't know about downtown.
what's that?
Like where I was at, I was on the north. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it
But I
wasn't
had
what
to
this
go.
place.
Now that is one spot. I was like, you know what? Let me go see what the South about
Hmm.
the first time,
See?
and then second
All
time
right.
I stayed on the South, and I was like, yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah, this
I'm
one
good.
rough. It's rough over here.
Yeah. So what do you think about this? Do people get selective on a person if they don't like their stance? Like if they don't like the person, they say they're a bad guy. If you're a good guy, because they don't like your stance, they'll say you're a bad guy.
Oh, off
That's
top,
the crazy part. You could be
off
doing the
top.
right stuff. People like, ah man, that dude, bad, he a bad guy. You
Yeah,
know,
off top.
and the
But,
bad guy, he a good guy. He riding on gold datings. he,
yeah,
he
off
spending the
top.
racks on the girls. You know what I'm saying? Wearing the fly stuff. He a good guy, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but and the people that's really a good person, it's gonna be shown like throughout it,
Oh yeah.
throughout
A
it. Like,
tree is known by the fruit that it bears, right?
hmm
Yeah. The
yeah,
fruit will show.
yeah,
100.
and a lot of people don't even
Now, a
understand.
lot of people that don't like the good fruit, they you
Yeah,
just tell about social media, they want the beef. They want the drama and stuff like that.
yeah,
Cause that's what sell. What's the dude? The little the little LRHN dude. He been I don't know what he did.
yeah,
Like he was
country,
acting
yeah.
crazy.
It
They
made
love it. They love looking at his channel, man.
yeah.
I
They
don't know
said
what it is.
like
And then there's some other people that's trying to do it too. They starting to catch on. They be doing it too. You know what I'm saying?
like
Show.
once you see the formula, like um whether good or bad, you
Yeah.
can see the formula. Like, and that's why I don't engage in a lot of stuff,
Yeah, I feel you.
but I pay attention.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. You don't
Like,
engage in it. Definitely got to pay attention.
uh,
Awareness is key, man, in life. Is every level of life awareness, man, is key.
and go
That's
back,
real.
yeah, and go back to another interview, like the um, what's that left fan there? Uh, Andrew Martinez and Jim Jones.
I
Like,
seen little bits and pieces of it, but yeah.
yeah, like it's like I'm probably like 45 minutes into it,
Yeah.
but it shows like, damn, you're not the only one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
you're not the only one.
Right.
And
You're not. Right. 100%.
Mm. You're not the
And
only
then,
one.
like you say, the more and more I do school and I'm doing this homework and stuff and putting in this work, it's killing my brain cells.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to see both sides of the coin. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I see both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
There's people that come back when they do all this, and there's people that don't come back.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that come back, they're not mentally strong enough. People be rejecting them enough, and they say, "Okay, I tried. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not finna deal with y'all." You know what I'm saying? One thing that NLE Chopper said in the
Mm-hmm.
interview with the Kirk Franklin thing, he told Ray J, because Ray
Mm-hmm.
J was trying to go at him a little bit,
Yeah.
was trying to tell him that, I've been your age, you ain't been mine. So my knowledge base is a little bit higher than yours because of just about age. And I think when Elite Chopper said, I will help anybody, give anybody advice that's willing to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray J got up and left. But people like Ray J though, you ain't gonna ever win with them. Even if he was older, he would say, "You still don't have a right to tell me how to live." You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when he younger, you're not old enough to tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people like that, man, you ain't gonna never ever. They gonna
Yeah.
always want the last word. You'll never trump them. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Because some of the stuff Ray J could have avoided, whether he admitted or not, he could have avoided a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
but
There
he's
was a
just
lot of stuff was his choice. His choices put him where he is now. You
yeah,
know?
and Bray J's like the in between area where like I don't know, he experienced so much when he was younger, and he feel older than what he is,
Yeah.
but also like that's where being a little older than people think. Like I listen to young boys. I'm talking about fully listen. Like I'm not gonna interrupt them when they talking.
Right.
You know, when just going off what you said when NLE say I give game to those that want to listen.
Right. Exactly.
Like that's where I'm at in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same here.
Cause you can beat the drum all day, but when the young boys they listen to you, everything stops, and then cause I just witnessed it about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It stops. Everything stops, and they're just hanging on to every word that you say, and it's not a bad thing that you said. It's
Yeah.
just even the old heads, they was like, "Whoa, this little young don't know what he talking about." But I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm
And some people, man, their ego is so inflated when they get older, they won't even say that to you. That's what's up. They even say that to you. Sometimes they won't even say that. Like they'll say it in their head, but they won't say it out loud. Like I say it like that. You know.
yeah, yeah, and it just be people like the younger generation. They need that reassurance, like, and they know what they're saying, but the older generation and the younger generation is kind of like up in limbo.
It's a
Like,
gap. It's like trying to bridge a gap,
yeah,
and it's really tough. It's not as easy as it sounds.
man.
And like I say, sometimes
Yeah.
a lot of not everybody, but let's say a majority, let's say 70% of people listen to people because of the material things, but they don't realize a lot of people that's successful don't really care about the material things. That's why they're successful because they don't buy all the jewelry and stuff. They don't do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
But
watched.
younger person is different because that's what they be want to see, the bling bling and the Mercedes Benz and you know that condos and all that stuff. The lifestyle or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That make a
listen.
difference too.
I was looking at a picture probably about 2 weeks ago,
Hmm.
maybe last week, and I probably saw in that photo. I probably saw maybe about 5 million in that photo,
Yeah.
and each one of them had on one had on a pair of New Balance, Other
Yeah.
person had on the what's the flat johns? With the white bottom and the brown top.
Hmm?
Uh, the shoes. Gosh, what's that?
You talking about
What?
Cole Haan?
Kohan.
Yeah.
Three head on Kohan.
Yeah.
I said,
And they
man,
don't realize those shoes cost about as much as Jordans do.
I was like, man, and I said,
Cole
dang.
Haan's about $100. I mean, some good ones, the new ones, they're about 120, $150.
And then you look at the timepieces. I was like, see,
Yeah.
people ain't paying attention to stuff like that. And I was like, man,
Yeah, they don't know. A
so man, you
Rolex,
have no idea.
13 probably the cheapest Rolex for about 13 racks. The cheapest
Man,
Rolex
you
about
have no
10.
idea. I said, man,
Yeah,
about
it's
5 million.
double digit racks, I tell you
I said,
that.
man, about 5 million on your picture. And
Yeah.
the only thing people see is just cheese. Yeah, I was like,
Boy.
that was like that's
Because
what
they
the
don't
money.
have cars, the cars and stuff.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's just the mentality
yeah.
though. You don't know enough what success really is. But like
Success.
like let's say
No.
like with us, right? The family don't know like we've been living in the same house wherever we live, but we're saying we've been living in the same place for years. They don't realize how good you got to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? To live in one place for 5+ years, how tough that is. You know what I'm saying? That's not easy to do. I'm talking about pay your own rent or mortgage, no Section 8, no nothing. It's you, your spouse, and y'all making it happen for 5+ years. A lot of times kids don't because we don't talk about it. Kids don't understand that little detailed stuff. You know what I'm saying? Having the same car for years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Till it
You know what
break
I'm saying?
down. Till it can't no more.
Right. And then, having a car, but being able to drive it and know, like, you can have a car for so long that the back end not hanging off of it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Some people can't have a car longer than 3 months. You're like, what happened, man? What? You just got the car 3 months
Yeah.
ago. You know what I'm saying? Now the front end hanging off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like people are scared of them conversations. Like
Yeah, I'm with
I
you.
mean, real deal conversations. Like if Granny didn't work so hard, and well, not Granny, Grandpa worked so hard to leave it to Grandma, she passed away. Then you got these ones that don't want to do nothing but turn around and sell it.
And it's a
I think,
two-sided coin too. 'Cause
no, man,
it is. I tell you the other side of the coin. Go ahead.
no, like no,
It is.
no.
You know what the other side? You know what the other side of the coin is?
What's the other side?
A lot of times they sell it because they peed away most of their life. They didn't invest in their skill set. They didn't invest in their value. And you're working at a place where you're making probably a little bit over minimum wage. So when the house get left to you, guess what? You can't even afford to pay the real estate taxes on it
That's
because the
not
real estate tax is $1,200 a year, and you figuring out how am I gonna pay $1,200 a year, and that's more than my actual payroll check.
that's not that's not two sided coin.
Why? Why is it not two-sided coin?
Because I'll forget. It's not just you
Right.
that was left that land. You just put on the face of it.
But
It's
a
not
lot of
just
times in families though, when people see that it was only that person put on the face, they gonna say, "Well, it's in your hands now. I don't own it, so I
no.
don't got no. I don't got no. I'm not fit to put no money into it if I don't own it. I'm just telling you how people think, bro.
And for those that think like that, they wrong for it.
They are. And then you know what? Another thing too, the person that owns it, they don't reach out to the other people and ask them, "Can we do this as a
You
family?"
see,
They
you
say,
see.
"No, I own it, and then I'm gonna sell it, and then I'm gonna take the money." So
I
it's a
mean,
lot of angles.
yeah,
That's what I'm
when it
trying to
was
tell you.
when,
It's a
yeah
lot of
when it was putting when things were put in place, you're not the same person that you are now, and
right,
that's where people they get it misconstrued in, and
right.
that's and it always it's always been a rift between families like that. Money
You know what?
separates people. Money
You,
brings out the worst in
you know
people.
what else separates people? Lack of knowledge, lack of information, because you don't know what a family trust is. You don't know. How many people like in the family, like if you in families they really know what a family trust is? Because the star one, it probably costs some money to start one. And if you don't have the money to start one, what do? You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying no, I understand what you're saying. A lot of it's wrong. I'm just saying, but the rift too is when the land is left to you and you in your 40s or 50s and 60s and you don't know what to do with it, why is that? And you've been living 60 years. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's why I always, but I ain't what I was
But
saying.
they don't want to have that conversation. You've been
Like,
living 60 years and you don't know what to do with some land. You know what I'm saying?
no, listen, and like it's certain stuff has been passed down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without going into
You don't have
every,
to. I'm just
yeah,
something from a
without
general
going in,
standpoint. Right. Don't do it. Yeah.
like just going in general, like
Yeah, in general, yeah.
in general, is like the people y'all put in place for everything. You can't be stuck in 1940 and think the same thing applies in 2025.
Right. Lack of knowledge. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Lack of
But
knowledge.
but
Lack
when
of
you
information.
but when you try to tell people on their understanding, like bro,
Right.
no, this is not how it goes.
They don't want to
Like
receive it. What do you do at that point when they don't want to receive it? What do you do?
a fight gonna come with no, just I'm just playing.
But it ain't gonna change nothing. You can fight, but I'm saying it's
I'm
not
just
gonna
playing.
change
I'm just
nothing.
playing. I'm just
Yeah, I
playing.
know. I'm saying I've seen it. You fight and it's not gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna change nothing. Man, when,
Like
when
yo,
people only making so much money, man, anything outside of their budget or their warehouse or what they trying to take care of, a lot of times that's why I'm telling these young kids it's important to
man,
go to school or get a trade or something so
yeah,
you can have because when you don't got money, you really can't handle that like it need to be handled
man,
when you don't got
own,
money.
get your own. You're
You man, a woman told me, a woman told me one time she tried to start a trust and will for her grandkids. They told her it'll cost her $3,000, and this was years ago.
mhm.
She said it would have cost her $3,000 just to get the paperwork started.
Yeah.
That's what the lawyer told her.
Yeah, sometimes you don't. Hey,
Now, how many people like in those general situations that we talking about when the land passed down to them,
yeah,
and if you're only making barely above minimum wage, according to the data, you might be making 32,000, 40,000. Can you give a lawyer $3,000 at their point to start a trust? Probably not.
yeah.
Because you got your own house, a rent, a mortgage, and bills that you're paying. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you don't have extra left over. You may have $500 left over after you pay your bills. I'm talking about the average person. You see what I'm saying? And then the people who got the money actually hold on to land. They actually go to school and be making the money and stuff that's making like, above, six figures. They can afford to say, here go $3,000, set that up for me. You know what I'm saying? Versus having to try to take time out of your regular day instead of working 9 to 5. Now you gotta try to go to the courthouse and figure out the steps, and you don't even know it. Then you getting frustrated, like, man, I don't even feel like doing all this. That's what a lot of people get caught up in. I'm just saying, just my opinion, what I see.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
end up selling it because they don't want to go through the process to learn. And it's like, you know what? I just sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Not
people
saying
make
it's right. I'm just telling you how it happened.
no, no, no,
Sometimes.
no, no. I agree because people
Yeah.
make time for what they want.
100%. That's
Yeah,
that's
they
what I'm
gonna make
saying.
time for
How
what
do
they
you
want.
live to 60? How do you live to 60? You don't know what to do with the land when it's bad. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
they
Like they don't want to have that conversation. Like,
yeah.
dude, you 60. You don't know what to do. You haven't
See,
looked at nothing
and that
about land at all, ever.
and
You never
listen,
thought that grandpa
and
was
they
gonna die. You never thought that. You know what I'm saying?
and it goes back to what you're saying about coaching. Like some people you can talk to like that.
Right.
Some people you don't have to be like, "Hey man, what the fuck you doing with all this shit and you ain't doing it?" It's like
No, you don't
shit.
have to say nothing. I'm just saying
Yeah, you
accountability,
can't.
like when you don't say it to them, it's like the accountability. Like
I
if this happens and it drops to this person, and they really tell you, I don't know what to do with it.
uh,
The thought comes next, like you've been living on this earth for 60 years. What did you do with the time that you had?
like
You don't have to tell them that. It's just that thought crosses you, like it makes you think like, man, I need to get on top of my game. You know what I'm saying?
uh, and yeah, I agree 100.
You know,
percent
that's all I'm saying.
Like when you say like, what are you doing? Like everybody, like you're speaking it from a now that you're older perspective.
But
But
even
you
when you're younger, you have a choice. Like if a
when you
kid, listen to me, if a kid can figure out how to put a switch on the gun, I'm pretty sure you can figure out how to look up laws on land and stuff.
my
Right?
I agree. But what I'm trying to tell you, like them people that was born back then, they are stuck in their ways like that.
I
And,
get it. And I
and
get it. And people that's what I'm saying. People that stuck in their ways like that, they don't know that they lack, or they won't say it. They lack the information a lot because they're stuck in their ways.
but
That's the
once
choice that they made, right?
it is, but also that's what out. That's where it goes back to. Hey man, you just can't fuss at everybody like that. Cause
No,
they
you
gonna
don't
try.
have to fight. Like if
No,
this is
you're
what I'm
gonna.
saying.
It's gonna sound
But
like fussing. Cause it's gonna sound like fussing.
this is what I'm saying, right? I'm not. I probably
I
wouldn't even
know.
say it to the person. What I'm saying is, if you go to the person and present this to them, and they say, "Nah, man, I don't need it. I got it." At that point,
At
all
that
you can
point,
do is
it
put your
is
hands
what
up
it
and
is.
say,
It
"It
is
is
what
what it is."
it is.
But
What?
while I'm riding home, I'm gonna be saying like,
Damn, I
I
should have
hope
said
that he
that.
got enough information to really know what he's doing. If not, I can't do nothing about it. But it makes you think like it's not, but it just makes you think about like what do people really do with the time that they have sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You just think about that. Like, what was this person doing from 25 to 60 or something? Like, what were they really doing with their time? Or did they just work a job 9 to 5 for that amount of time, but they didn't do nothing outside of it? Just all they did was work and pay bills. They didn't want to learn nothing new, no ambition. Just work, pay bills, go home, go to sleep, and it just recycle, redo that over. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just saying I didn't want to be that person because I've seen it a lot. Older people. Not saying it's wrong, but at a certain time, I get it. During the Jim Crow law stuff like that, stuff was being hid from you. But once you got to the 2000s, man, if you had any kind of
Let,
flexible thinking, it's out there for you to get to now. It's so public now, it's unreal. You know what I'm
let's,
saying?
it's, I get everything. Everything that you're saying. If everything's out there public information, a lot of these people that was around, they don't do social media, they don't do Google, they don't do none of this stuff.
That's a choice, though, right?
It is a choice, but also
Exactly.
you can't listen. Also, you can't fault them because
I'm
they
not.
was they was already programmed 50, 60 years.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not faulting them for anything. I'm just understanding what I'm dealing with. That's it. I'm just
What?
understanding what I'm dealing with. That's it. That's it.
But you knew that like 30 years ago.
What's that?
You know what you're dealing with. I knew that like 30, 40 years ago. Like this is what I'm dealing with.
Right. So what can you do at that point?
What can you do?
Yeah. If a
Learn how.
person's not willing to change or try something new in order to change, you can't
This is
convince
what
them.
you
What do
do.
you do?
You can't convince somebody that's
Right.
or whatever.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Right.
But also I can.
No, you can't. You can't make a
I
horse drink.
can.
Okay. All right.
I can because at the
That'll
end
make
of
you
the day,
frustrated with life. You can't control another
it's
human, man.
you can't control them. Because if
Oh.
I say something, motherfucker gonna already know. Excuse my language. Dang.
So you can.
They gonna already know. Like I'm a. I don't want to say it, but I am a little bit different.
All right.
I
You
am.
can't make.
Like
I said that you can't make another human do something they don't want to do. If they don't. If they're not willing
you
to receive
can't.
it.
You
Okay.
can't. You can't make them do nothing at all. I know that.
Well, we just you just said that you can make a walk. You can make a horse
But
drink though.
I can.
Okay.
Like, you
Okay.
know what?
All right. Okay, Gundy.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause
All
I
right.
am. Cause I
All
am.
right.
You know what? And
Hmm? I'm saying I'm not saying you can't. That's
it's
that's that's
it's
up to you.
it's once you clear everything out, and like you're bigger than what you think you are.
But I also know how humans work because I was once a human that nobody could tell me what to do.
Yeah, we're human.
So I'm just saying it because I know that I've been in that place where a lot of people led me to the water, but I'm just sitting there looking at it like, what you want me to do with this?
Hmm.
So I'm just speaking from experience. That's
Yeah,
all.
and that's what I say. Like I'm speaking from experience. Like
Yeah.
if I was led to the water, yeah. Now I got to get baptized. Now I got to drink from the water. I got to drink from the well. You know, it's some people. What I learned is when I quit drinking and stuff like that,
Yeah.
everything became clear. Everything, like it's stuff that you was telling me that I didn't see then. I heard it.
But that's all you can do. You can plant the seed and hope that the ground is fertile enough for it to grow. That's the
Mhm.
thing, right? And that's Bible too. Like he threw it was a farmer threw seeds out. Some of the ground was thorny. It didn't receive it. Some of the ground was dry. You couldn't till it. It was too hard. You know what I'm saying? But all you can do is plant a seed and hope that it's fertile ground that you plant seed on. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can really do.
It,
But like I said, you can't make another human do anything.
mm-mm.
And when you realize that, I'm just saying for me, when I realized that, it took a lot of stress off of understanding like why this person don't want to do that because they made a choice in whatever point in their life, and I don't have no problem with that. That's their choice. But I won't let it impede my progress or let it stop me from getting better. You know what I'm saying? So
And when I say make a person, you can't make nobody do anything.
yeah, I know. I know.
What,
We on the same page.
but what I'm alluding to is like my word means it means something.
Right. Everybody. I'm sure everybody thinks feels that way. I get it.
Oh, but
But
when you stand on your truth and you stand on
right,
it,
right.
like when watched the interview with Allen Iverson,
Yeah,
and he said, "Hey man, I've been sober 6 months."
yeah.
That meant something.
Oh, 100%.
Because if I'm only 2 or 3 months or 2 or 3 weeks in, it means something.
I mean, it just means something for him. He influenced a lot of kids when he played basketball. That's gonna influence a lot of people,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
you see what I'm saying?
To put a lot of that stuff down. You know what I'm saying? You don't really don't need it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
s- you see
Just
what I'm
by him
saying?
saying that. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like
But he didn't make nobody do it. He
you
just
don't
let you
have
know in his
like
life.
I know I probably worded it wrong.
Yeah.
I probably worded it wrong, but
That's influence though.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like if I can show somebody like you know what,
I'm with you.
if I can do it, anybody
Yes.
can. And this who inspired me.
That's why I'm showing me going to school. I'm talking about it, man. That's what I made up in my mind. I'm talking about it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If I can do it, anybody can do it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm no better than anybody. I grew up in Southwest just like any other kid did. 77 Impala,
Mhm.
driving up and down baseline, guys, free
Mhm.
Chico, Wakefield.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just out there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure.
yeah. And me, I was born on the West, raised in the South. But I still have connections with everybody. South, East, West, Mac Allen, hey, North Side, like no, have my cousin from the North. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A lot of them from the North, but and then you got the Southeast. Like it's way bigger than what we can imagine, and what people don't understand. Like I might use the wrong choice of words at times
that's fine.
because I'm
We
still
clear it
getting
up.
back. I'm still getting
We
back
clear it
into
up.
my to the old me. You know,
We clear
hey
it up.
man,
We cleared it
hey,
up.
read this book. Hey, read this book. Say Jack. You know what I'm saying? Read this book.
Yeah, we clear it up though. Don't worry about it. So pick one. What you think? Have you seen these movies before? Pick one. Face Off or Die Hard.
Face off.
Huh?
Face off.
Yeah, I'd
Off
have to go.
top.
Have to go Face Off too. I like
Yeah.
Die Hard too, though, but Face Off though was pretty cold though. Something about John Travolta and Nicolas Cage in the same movie. That was a cold movie, man. Make that
Yeah.
movie,
Man,
man. Yeah.
I had put him on the song. It was like, well, I can't go in detail, but I use
Tiger uppercut.
use a sample of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, Face Off is like
Yeah. Face Off was a jam. The movie
it,
was cold, man.
it's gonna show you
I
that
think
what.
Nicolas Cage though, he the one that outshined Nicolas Cage. Dude was so fun, dude was
See,
so
I
crazy.
want to take his face off. Put on my head. What?
He said, what do you want? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess.
Yoga flame.
Oh man. All
Yeah,
right. Another tough conversation. We're gonna walk through it. Men being isolated and left with their own thoughts. Is that dangerous?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm with you. It is very dangerous. Sometimes you don't have a choice, but it's still dangerous. You have to learn how to deal with your own mind. It ain't easy to do. I've had to do it. It's definitely not easy to do, man. It's a lot of work, man. And you got to be willing to do the work. Some days it's gonna wear you out. Some days you're gonna be like, what the heck am I talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Some days, why am I thinking this? Where that thought
Man,
come from? You know what I'm
where
saying?
did where?
But you have to the in between of
Mm,
starting from ground zero and getting to the other side, the in between dealing with your
mm.
mind, boy, that's a boy. But if you come out on the other side, if you can do it and come out on the other side, it'll make you a better person. I'm telling you from experience.
Hey, repeat what you said, bro.
What's that? You talking about the in between, starting from
Yeah,
scratch?
yeah,
The
the
in
in
between?
between, and then you had to go to once you get to the other side, you
I'll
can.
draw it on the board. Let me draw it on the board real quick. Hold on, let me draw it on the board.
Yeah.
It's it right here. Starting from zero to get to the other side of your mind.
Mm,
All this right here.
mm-hmm.
All that right there, the in between. Is what the crazy is.
It's tough.
Sometimes you got to talk to yourself. Some people, I mean, I
Man,
think some people are so social. You're brought up to be so social, you really can't be by yourself because you're so used to
man,
being social. You know what I'm
man.
saying? I've seen that too. I've been that way. I just hang out with them all the time. But when I had to be isolated on my own, left to my own, yeah, I had to go through some stuff, man. Yeah, for sure. But
And
now I could do anything by myself. Like I mean, I got a family and stuff, but if I had to do something by myself, I'm totally cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
and I'm the
Like you
totally
could,
opposite.
huh?
I'm the totally opposite.
What's that?
I've been by myself my whole life. So when
Right,
I
but most of the time I have too. I'm saying like, but there's times when, like, when you're an adult, you know what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. When you was a kid, yeah, you was by yourself because of
no,
family.
no, no too, but
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, like cause like being a forward thinker, like
Yep.
being a forward thinker, that's why I love what you're doing, Mike. That's what I'm saying. Once you break it down and see, oh, this is the part I miss. I mean, it's unlimited. It's unlimited.
You know what I
Like
was
big.
thinking about though? Like, what if like five of us would have out of high school went to school for different things? Like,
We
what if
did.
you went to school to be an electrician? What if I went to
Did.
school to do this? Somebody went to school for excavation, learn how to do the heavy equipment and stuff like that. I'm talking about everybody in the same circle though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did. We did. We
What do we
did.
do? What do we do?
Everybody went for different things.
I'm talking about this in the circle, same circle though.
Yeah, we did. I'm telling you, like we did.
Man, we seen it. People still argue about what college. They don't want to go to college, bro. People still
Yeah,
doing that now.
yeah, but we all went different routes. I chose trade school, knowing
Right. I
knowing
thought
I
you
probably
stopped
should
doing
have.
the nursing though. I thought you
Yeah,
said you
knowing
stopped doing
yeah, knowing I probably should have went to college, but I chose trade school because first I was young.
it. Yeah.
That where the women was at.
Man, I went to trade school first too. No, I went to school for auto body collision first. That was the first thing I went to school for.
Yeah, I was a
In Pulaski
senior.
Tech, Saline County.
Yeah, I went for
That's when I had
senior.
to learn how to go back to school. I had to learn how to go back to college. That was part of being isolated too. Cause that's when I wasn't. This before I got back. Before I got with my wife, I had broke up with the girl
Mhm.
before her, and boy, just me, man. Like I know we was roommate with Fam and Leroy, but a lot of times I was in my room just trying to figure out what am I doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, man, going to that right. You trying to figure out college, like then take the SAT, the
Mhm.
ACT. So you got to figure that part out. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of figuring out. You know what I'm
I want to say
saying? Yeah.
I did take it. I think I made like
Nah, I didn't take it at all. I didn't take the ACT at all in high school, man.
I don't
I I think I even got a free one time. I still didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
think
I think I was at work. I think I had to work. I don't know. I probably still should have took it, but I didn't.
I
I just tell
took this.
kids take it so it cut down your time. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like me. Go to college. You got to take all these remedial courses and stuff, language arts plus and all this stuff.
Yeah,
That cut, man. That adds so much. That might add another 2 years, man, to your schooling, man. Taking
yeah,
all those
but
classes, and they don't
also
count. You still got to pay for them, but they don't count towards your credits, though. You know what I'm saying?
like like I took it, but I was I look one of them with your girlfriend pregnant in high school type stuff.
Yeah.
I had to deal with that and
Did that
try.
put you kind of in isolation a little bit?
That's what I'm saying. Like I always been isolated. Like just
How'd you deal with it though? Like for a kid out there listening,
I
like how'd you deal with that?
man I I didn't deal with it until I was like probably like 28, 30.
So what were you doing till you got to that point? Like how did you cope with it?
I was always isolated. Like
Uh,
I just did what was comfortable to me.
right.
Like I being around too many people made me
Yeah,
uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like and still to this day, like I can't be around too many people. But
I feel you.
I'm the most social, antisocial person ever.
You sound like a Gemini, dude.
Yeah,
You
it's just
sound
a Virgo. Yeah, it's just a Virgo. Yeah, just
like,
Virgo.
you know, yeah.
Yeah,
But
and just like
I think every man probably gonna go through at certain points in their life, though. You're gonna go
yeah,
through it certain times. I know when I lost my job at Red Cross and going to the unemployment office, you going through that by yourself. Like everybody else moving, everybody else living their life and doing things. You have to figure out your situation right now. You know what I'm saying? You feel isolated sometimes in those points. And that's why I'm saying, how did you go
yeah.
through it? Because sometimes, like everybody say they rolling with you, everybody say they cool until you hit a point like that, and
Yeah.
then everybody still has you. You don't realize at that point, but you realize everybody still has to work and take care of their situation. They can't be with you every step of the way. You know
But
what I'm saying?
you know what I did during that whole time?
Yeah. What'd you do?
Um, I gave knowledge. When I
I
gave
feel you.
knowledge, like people, you have to understand. Like 2000, well, really like 99 to like 2012, 13.
Yeah.
Like I was, when everybody else was doing everything else, like I was the one that was putting fat on my brain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, I just say, take for example, young boy like my boy Whip and M12, just seeing them prosper like that. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like when I was washing cars, I'm putting fat on their brain. Like, bro, you ain't. I know you ain't gonna be doing this forever, but while you here, let me put this fat on your brain. They get on here and say the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you say peel, I want you to peel each layer off yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I presented myself. No, like when you talk to me, I know where you're at in life, but it's different layers that you're gonna have to peel back. And once you see it, hey man, the sky's the limit, bro. The
Sometimes
sky's
you
the
got to
limit.
do it for yourself. You got to put a layer, look at it yourself, your own
I
layers. Sometimes you
do.
got to put. I'm just talking to people out there. Listen, you got to peel your own layers back and
Yeah,
look at yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When you're in isolation, like really evaluate you. That's why I really learn how to do it. Learn how to evaluate myself. Where am I at now? Like, what am I really doing? Don't get so caught up in life that you kind of lose that self awareness of what's going on. Because that's when
Like,
I made the most mistakes when so much stuff is going on and I'm not focusing on what I'm doing.
yeah.
And I may say a joke that's stupid, like, why in the world did I say that? Or why did I do that? You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't, it was too much going on swirling. I should have not get caught up in the swirl and just stay self aware. You know what I'm saying?
But and like on my only regret in life, it's like, damn, I probably should have stayed in Texas a little bit longer. That was my only regret in life. Like I probably should have stayed in Texas a little bit longer because it's. I'm not mad or anything.
No,
I'm
you
like
can
I'm
take
not
time. Yeah.
discouraged or anything like that. But it showed me. It showed me like once I got back here and I saw it. I said, man, we damn near like 13, 14 years behind. And I just moved there like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
That's why I was like,
one thing
my
God
bad.
showed me is that you don't have to live in regret. I think a lot of learning lessons. You just it wasn't like the most conducive learning lessons, but learn from the things that you did, even the mistakes or the things that wasn't the good times. Learning lessons, so you don't have to do it again, but it makes you a better person. Cause I used to say that too. I regret this and that, but God kind of corrected me on that. Like
Man,
you have to
change,
learn. If you
change.
learn from it, you don't regret it. If you learn from it, you don't really
Yeah.
regret it. Yeah.
Like it living there, it showed me everything that I was like, everything that I've been around my whole life. It showed me in that little short span.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but and then when you get like people didn't know, like I was married like damn near 4 years before I even got back here.
Yeah.
Before I even got back. Why? Because I ain't want nobody to know. Because when we tired of night, everybody say like you make it through the first five, you good.
Yeah.
You good. And she once she learned me, and once I already knew her, but once she learned me,
And you learn her.
I already knew her. I already did because that's the type of person I am. Like I'm gonna study and watch you.
Right.
Everything,
100%.
everything you think of.
Right.
Everything.
Oh yeah.
Cause I had to make sure.
I mean, you talking to an analyzer, so I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're saying. A
Like,
person that brain never turns off. You know what
like
I'm saying?
and trust me when I tell you this, like listen, like big, she can go make any she can go make any type of money she want. Way more than me. Way more than me. Then that's fine. I want you to. But what it's gonna show is, like, baby, you can make more than me any day. Yeah. Not mad at a woman making more money than me. I ain't insecure.
Boy, for real.
I ain't insecure
100%.
at all. Like, go on, make it. But just know, like, this is different. Cause
You ain't gonna.
you ain't gonna find, you can find someone similar, but you ain't gonna find the same.
Yeah. I ain't find about like Pill. He one of a kind, man. One of a kind. Pick one. I seen this on the Breakfast Club. Pick one. Crunk music. Lil Jon, the East Side Boys, or 3 6 Mafia.
Boy, ooh. Now I'm gonna pick Lil Jon though. I ain't gonna
I-
lie.
I'm picking 3 6 all day,
Yeah.
every day. No, I like 3 6 though. I grew up on
I
three
like
six
him.
though.
I like him.
DJ Paul and Lord Infamous, man, love them dudes. I don't know why. I just in Project Pat, boy, I bumped them so much.
See, now you're including
What's that?
it. Now you're including it. No.
He part of 3 6 at one point. He was part of 3 6,
Ah, you're including it.
including what?
Uh, you're
I like Lil
including
Jon Eastside Boy, but they had a lot of features though. It wasn't them rapping. 3 6 was actually rapping. They was spitting.
it.
Lil
Yeah.
Jon was more the producer with the features, which is
Mm-hmm.
no problem. I still like it was cool. But when I'm really in the car listening
Well,
and bumping and deep thought, 3 6 probably was playing most of the time.
yeah. I ain't gonna front. Oh, I'm biased. I'm
Yeah, I'm
biased.
biased to 3 6 all day. It's three
No,
six.
I'm born with us and orange. I'm biased.
Nah, 3 6, man.
Nah, but I
Three
can't.
six.
I can't. Knock 3 6 because they were really they were bucking like a mother.
DJ
They were
Paul
bucking.
beats, man. Even when he first started making beats, was still banging, man. I mean, the simple sounds he used to make beats. I guess because I got a producer brain, but the
Yeah,
simple sounds he was using, them little cowbells and stuff, man, was crazy. How they was rapping, it just matched. It was crazy, man. How he made beats, though, it was pretty
it
crazy.
was
He
like
just did it with one arm. That's what even make it even crazy. He did it with one hand. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
like
even crazier. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't
like
even do it with two. He doing it with one.
like
You know what I'm saying?
like I don't get it confused. Like I fools with I fools with DJ Paul,
I
but
get how you say Lil Jon. I can see you. I can see that being a star,
yeah.
Lil Jon though.
But I was more so a Bone Thugs and Orange fan, so I'm
Um,
biased. I'm biased when it comes to
yeah,
shit
I like.
like that.
I like. I don't know. I like Busy Bone, man, because he just more off the rails. I don't know what it was. He the only one I really like. Busy
Mm.
Bone, because he just off the rails, man. He just do so unpredictable. He kind of like the mystical of Bone Thugs and Harmony, like the
Nah,
mystical of
don't
No Limit.
no, sir.
No, I'm
No,
talking about rapping. I'm talking about rapping style, man. I'm talking about rapping, man. I'm not talking about the other stuff. Off the court
busy
stuff. I'm talking about on the court.
man. Shout out to Busy, man. Shout out to
Yeah, Busy
Busy.
was cold.
No,
But I like
listen,
Lord Infamous. You know, they did a song together.
hey,
Him and Lord Infamous and Twisted Insane. They did a song together. So they
hey,
both rap fast. They both rap fast.
shout shout out to Busy though.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Busy, man. I like Busy. You put me on to that Thug Scrub. You put me on to the high school with Thug
Look,
Scrub. You put me on
when
to
I
that, man.
when I tell you Busy, Busy and Crazy is my favorite, but Busy, man, that dude got me through a lot of time, tough time.
Yeah, 3 6. Yeah. I was
And
like,
get what?
it's the
And
beach, man.
if I send busy a message, he will reply back.
Man, that's AI, man. Get out of
No,
here.
I trust me when I tell you.
Man, the
Li-
coldest busy song though, he was on the uncut though with the Joker, the Bells Bondsman. That verse was so cold, man.
Listen, my sister had cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about sister I grew up with.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, sound reply back like it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. And I told her, I was like, man, busy fuck with her, son. And she was like, I know you lying. That's like, nah, for real. He fuck with it.
Yeah.
And Scooby, no, you could.
Tiger uppercut. Oh, you can.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's who got me through a lot of those times during the high school years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still
man.
go 3-6 though. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
3-6.
picking Bone Thugs and all.
And they wasn't even on the thing. I about to say Bone Thugs, I get it, but you just went all off the script. But that's all good though.
Yeah, but busy.
So
Yeah.
TikTok claims Memphis is safer now. The National Guard is in town. Let me add this to the stage. Now before we keep going, now this is like somebody from Memphis though. that's that's probably North Memphis all day, man, with the wig on. The curly wig on, with the thick glasses, man. She said it's safe. She had your bit and said it's safe out there though, man. What you think, man?
I think I think it's
So is that a wine car, the Infinity? Is that a wine? That's the wine car, man.
I don't know what it is, but
Oh, that's probably a Memphis thing. You probably seen it too.
that's not a good thing anyway.
What's that? The Infinity? The car?
Nah, it's because people don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And,
Boy, she over there on Pike.
mm, uh, that ain't a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
So what you think the problem is?
The problem is like y'all giving the government too much uh, power over it.
You know what another girl said? She said it's a shame that you be thinking the YNs or them young bulls don't know right from wrong, but when the National Guard come, they out the way. But they know right from wrong, but they just don't care. She said that's the thing. She said they know right from wrong, they just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Till
Uh,
something like this happen. Now they want to
uh,
go get now they want to get out the way. Now they want to
oh, you ain't did nothing. Give them
what's that?
you ain't did nothing.
They're not crazy. They're not gonna try to go to war with them.
No, that's what's happening. That's what's
Nah,
happening,
boy, if they try to go to war, that shit that would not end well.
bro. I'm trying to tell you, like that's the best thing you do is you can't go to war with somebody else. You just go to war with yourself. That's
I
simple.
hope they don't do
That's
that in Memphis. That
simple.
would not be
That's
smart. Or
simple.
O Block. I hope they
That's
don't do that
simple.
in O Block. You don't even got enough ammunition to
That's
even
simple.
think about that.
That's art of war tactics 101.
But what I'm saying is they don't even have enough to even think about going to war. Not they don't have nowhere near enough.
Man, you going to war with yourself. You ain't got to
Yeah.
worry about nobody else.
But they've been killing each other. They've been going to war. They said they've been killing each other and
Man,
stuff.
that's what's been going on for centuries.
Right. You're right.
Centuries. So that's where it all comes into play. Like everything comes into play. Cause
So
people got
why out of all the cities where there's a lot of killings going on for centuries, why did he send it there and he talking about sending it to Chicago? Is it a higher frequency than normal?
go watch the movies. They gonna put in.
Hmm?
That's what you have to go. Like people forget. Go watch the movies. They putting it right there in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like I said, I
Yeah,
I
but
got
say
family in
I don't watch
Chicago. I've been to
movies. I don't
Chicago
watch.
before, and when I
Yeah,
was younger, man, that was
if
years
you
ago. It
know,
was rough then, man. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty.
if you know, well, if you know, then go watch. What's that, John?
The
What
purge? No,
season? No, go watch season. You'll see it. But people don't want to. They don't want to take full accountability. What's really about to happen.
people voted Trump in office, man. They said the money was gonna flow, man, when he go in office, man.
The money flowing. You
Oh,
show
it ain't.
you
Oh,
you you, you seen it this past weekend, but it's in between. Like what I
that's
say, I was like, I
that's
I didn't go there.
and that money ain't flowing. A lot of people gonna be hurting after
Shit.
this. They gonna be hurting after this, so they spent
Yeah,
overspent.
so if you
They
got it, then what?
that means are you or do you got it? Or are you
You
sacrificing
got
something? You
it?
sacrificing. Are you
Hell,
putting your light bill to the side to go down here to this homecoming?
no, I'm not.
I'm not talking about you. I'm saying the general, the average person.
Yeah. But I'm trying to show you like the in between. Like
I'm trying to tell you, it ain't the money ain't
so
flowing
if
like you
so
think it is.
so in the in between time and when stuff start happening, Christ coming back, right?
Nobody knows when it
Christ
comes
and
back.
nobody knows the hour of the day and
Yep.
all that. For real.
Because if
Like
they
nobody
did, you know
knows.
what? If they knew when he was coming back, everybody be ready right up to the last. Okay, he getting ready to come back. Let me go get my best suit, get my best shoes, so I can be ready.
Hmm.
Nobody knows. The
And that's
Bible has to fulfill itself.
listen, and that's what I'm trying to show people. I don't know when he coming back or if she's coming back. One thing about it, two things sure.
You lost me on that one, but okay.
I'm telling you. Like that's why certain things I don't be worried about. Like I really just do
Yeah.
not be worried about. Like when you see, because I'm trying to show people, like I'm Job right now. Everything's been happening. Everything's been happening. I ain't curse God.
The
Like
question is, do you trust God, not to
yeah,
curse him?
and that's what I'm trying to show people. Like listen, when stuff start happening, and it's gonna happen.
It will happen, yes.
Cause I don't want, cause I can't play no music, and I'm trying to show you, like, baby, when this stuff, when this stuff start going down, you don't be worried about it. You don't be worried about nothing.
So let's talk about this last thing before we get up out of here. What makes a person break from any code between each other or another person? What do you think?
What makes what?
Come up with different codes, right? We talked about this a little bit offline, but the codes of I'm not gonna do this, so we're not gonna do this. If this happened, we're not gonna do this. But then when it happened, they break it like, nah, I'm just like with the whole telling thing. Like if we do a crime together, we're not gonna tell on each other. But then what makes a person break when they get in the room and say, I'm gonna tell, man.
Yeah, you just
Cause that's
explain
what
it.
it's for. It's for people that do crime together. Snitching is for people that do crime together. If you didn't know that, but I think people should know that by now.
You just explain it. You explain it 100%.
And then other little stuff like, I know for me, right? Like like if you my brother, right? I'm not talking to any of your family like yo, sister, cousin. Like I wouldn't do that because that's my family. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like especially knowingly going into it. Like if I know that's your fam, you know what I'm saying, and I know that I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But some other people just be like, no, it don't matter.
Hey,
Because
do it.
it saves us from
Do
being in a weird position, right? It saves us from being in that weird position. You know what I'm saying? Uncomfortability. You know what I'm saying? When you talking to somebody, family that's your bro, you know what I'm saying? Y'all bros and stuff. But some people, they'll break their codes like, man, she looked too good, I guess, or I don't know, or
it. Listen,
somebody.
I've seen people break their code.
Because things
I,
happen after that, but they won't never admit if I wouldn't have never broke the code, I could have avoided
listen,
a lot of it.
listen, and that's what I'm saying. I've seen people break their code.
We both have, yes.
I don't charge it like that's just what they do. I've seen them.
Right.
I expect it. So once I expect it, like nothing, nothing like that matters like that to me because I want you to see it. Not only do I want you to see it, because what I'm saying is, it really doesn't bother me like that.
Don't
I
it's not
I
a
I don't expect people to understand where I'm coming from.
I understand that. And I'm not saying like it's bothersome. I'm just saying over time, I have saw when you go against the code, it opens the door for a lot of random crazy stuff to happen. That's all I'm saying. When you
And
go against the code, that's all I'm saying.
I don't think I've been saying this like the whole time. Like I don't I don't expect nothing less. Cause once everything's been put out there like that, you have to think, Mike, and a lot of people, you have to think. I wasn't supposed to make it this far, and not only was I not supposed to make it this far, I'm just showing people like how far life could really get you if you really just pay attention to what
Sometimes you
not
gotta make
pay.
your own codes. Sometimes you gotta make your own codes.
Yeah, and that's
That you
that's
don't break. Like, I don't care what you
like
think. This my code. I ain't breaking it.
yeah, and everything that's what I'm saying. Like everything that you saying is right. Everything that you've been saying is been right, but it's how you talk to people and how you do this, how you do that. I'm living on borrowed time anyway.
All of us are. I'm not like I got unlimited
Yeah,
time. No.
yeah,
I'm
and
saying
that.
I've seen people say it nice. I've seen people say it
Mhm.
cupcake way, and sometimes it still don't work. It's
Yeah,
just whoever want to receive. It's whoever want to receive it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty
that's
much.
what I'm saying. Like that's how. Like I know. Like this is what it feel like when them wings come up at your back and they hurt. They come up at your back and it hurts. This was about to go down. And people don't understand it. They're like, baby, This was gonna happen. It's the battle between good and evil, and you're gonna have to pick a side. Like I know it's time to get up off this, John, but I'm telling y'all, like when it start happening, when life start happening, you're gonna have to talk to somebody. You're gonna have to start talking to these people and the kids. Like when I heard K Bush run up the hill and they played on Stranger Things. That's where I was playing in high school. And then you hear people playing it. I was like, bro, I knew I was different after that. I knew I was different. I knew I was different after that. It was like, no. I knew I was different after that. Like people gotta understand, like people the ones that got that knowledge, they wanna give it to certain people. But once they give it to certain people, like, damn boy, y'all ain't did nothing with this after
Oh, you can.
y'all ain't did nothing with this after 20, 30 years. That's why I always show it like, nah, nah, people they put fat on my brain like at 6, 7 years old, 3, 4 years old. I'm just waiting on the word to catch up. And everybody thinking like it sounds good. But no, I've been waiting on the word to catch up.
But what made people bypass the code though? Like what made this person say, "Yeah, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm good. I ain't doing that." I guess that's the thing. I'm trying to get like if a kid could talk to a kid about that, like man, if we telling you the code, man, stick to something. Don't break
Nah,
it. What make a kid be like, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stop in 2 months. I'm just gonna quit because I'm
nah.
gonna do something
But
else.
exactly what I've been saying the whole time. Like, now you make it interesting. Like, damn, if my son go to an educational school and he spend a little bit more time, I'm talking about he spend like 10, 15 minutes on this one thing. Damn what I'm talking about. I can see what okay, I can see where his man's is at.
But here's the thing, right? I think kids need to hear this too. Sometimes success is not as interesting as you think. It's really doing what you're good at or something that you've learned over and over again. It may not be as interesting.
That's fine.
No, I'm just saying that for a kid that's listening. Like sometimes success, like when you look at a successful basketball player, he just didn't get there because he liked basketball. It's a lot more to it than that, you know. A
Most
lot of
kids,
training. A lot of
yeah,
training when
most
everybody else sleep. You know what I'm saying? Shooting 1,000 shots. A lot
most
of people
kids.
can't even hold their arm up for 10 minutes, let alone shoot 1,000 shots. You know what I'm saying?
And this what I want the kids to understand also. Everybody know me as Peel, right? But I got my name Peel from basketball. Not knowing the whole time, I always wanted to play baseball. Whole time, that's the only thing I want to play. Baseball. Nobody care about this. They don't care about this shit.
So you can.
And was always smart. Always smart. My mama, she was like, "You too smart." you first of all, you too smart. That's why I would try to tell people. Like I wasn't like the regular kid. I was raised left-handed the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. Right, left-handed, everything. The whole time. From from a baby to fourth, fifth grade. And people stunt your road. They will stunt your road to conform to their liking. That's why I would that's why that's the in between. If you've been told this one thing, I said, man, I've been showing him. I was taught left hand this whole time. Right. Everything left hand.
So
Hey,
did you stick with the code or did you break away from it?
I've been sticking with it. I stuck with the whole time. The whole time.
So
That's
somebody that grew up with you that y'all learned the same code, what made them say I don't want to do that? Like family or something like that.
because
They grew up in your grandma's house with you. They grew up in your
we
grandma's house with you,
hey,
stuff like that.
the ones grew up with me,
Yeah.
they already saw it. Like you see my sister.
No, what made them if they didn't go the same route you went, what made them go a different route? That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think will make somebody
That's
go a different route? I'm not judging. I'm just saying I'm trying to get kids to understand. Like,
that's
you can
that's
be
what I'm
taught
showing.
something. You could be
That's what I'm
taught something
showing.
and still be like, I don't want to do it.
That's what I'm showing.
Yeah.
My sister, Killer Cam. That's Killer. Everybody know Killer. She bigger than me. She bigger than me. Nobody bigger than the program. But at the end of the day, that's my sister. So I don't care what nobody else say. That's the one that had to deal with the cancer. She had to deal with a lot of more stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
I'm just
when I
saying in general, what makes a person that say just break away from something that they've been trained? Like, what makes a person say I don't want to do that?
yeah,
Like, I go a different
yeah,
route. That's what I'm
yeah, that's
saying.
what I'm saying. Like bring Killer into this conversation. Cause she gonna show you. Like, ah, she really gonna show you like, nah, Tony, Peel, whatever y'all call him. Like, nah, that's my protege. You know what I'm saying? Everything that everything that people you be like, damn, they went through so much. Everything. Everything. Like you once you really understand this and people really understand it, like, no. It's it's certain people that's called for this stuff.
I agree.
And it's a lot of people that's running from it. I'm running from it.
Well, you better read the story about what was the dude name? God dog it.
But I'm showing
No, that's the story in
everybody.
the Bible. Dude that ran from it. I forgot his name. I can't remember his name. Save my life.
But I'm
Jonah.
telling you, I'm
Story of
showing.
Jonah. Jonah. And I'm saying Jonah, he ran away from the
Yeah.
college. You should read that.
And everybody up there like
You
ain't
should read
nobody
about
see.
Jonah though. They ran from the collar. You should read about that. That's why I
Yeah.
say you shouldn't say that you're running from it. You gotta be careful about that.
I ain't running from it, but I'm like I show people. Like, baby, when the Lord call you and when the Spirit start calling you, you gonna have to sit up there and obey. Been
Been telling you
trying
that the whole
to.
time. Been telling you that the whole time, man.
But yeah, my bad, guys. Cause I can go.
But all right,
I
guys,
can
we get off
go.
this thing. We've been on for
Yeah,
2 hours, man. Believe it or
yeah.
not, we've been on for 2 hours.
Like I can go on a whole different spiritual journey. Like,
I'm sure you
alright.
can.
Cause baby, when God start talking to you, the only thing you can do is just sit back and be like,
Obey the word, right?
So you can. Yoga flame.
But all right, guys, we will catch you on the next Thinking Game podcast. Anything you want to say before we get out of here, bro?
oh,
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
oh,
Thanks.
for any young bull, go back and watch Napoleon Hill. Go back and watch Napoleon Hill, and you'll see, boy, it's going to unlock. It's going to unlock a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, that's it. That's it, Mike.
All right, y'all. We will catch y'all on the next one.
That boy is good.